Millennial Vegan: Tips for Navigating Relationships, Wellness, and Everyday Life as a Young Animal Advocate. By Casey T. Taft, Ph.D. Narrated by Eunice, Wong. Preface. You are awesome. Conrad says, "I just want all of the animal rights activists to know that you are doing a great thing for the planet. I know how it feels to fight for the animals and to question what your life means. I know how it feels to get teased, bullied, and ridiculed for wanting to help animals. I have so much love and respect for all of you, and you are saving so many lives." Grace says, "I'm really proud of my daughter. She has decided to go vegan because she learned about the cruelty behind the animal use industries from social media. Many of her friends and even her professors are not kind to her when it comes to her veganism, but she's been vegan for almost a year now, and she says she's never going back. She told me how much my support means to her, and our relationship is better than it's ever been. I tell her that I think she's amazing, just about every day, for sticking with her convictions." I want to start by stating the obvious. You are awesome. I sincerely mean that, and this is why I think it's so important to support your efforts. I want to provide you with whatever tools and tips might be useful to you, because you have selflessly and courageously stood up for non-human animals, and I want you to know that I applaud and stand up for you. A recent survey in the United Kingdom showed that approximately 42% of all vegans can be considered millennials, falling between the ages of 15 and 34 years old, compared to just 14% who are over age 65. This younger generation is increasingly able to see past all of the ways that our society indoctrinates us to use non-human animals. What makes this even more impressive is that they're doing so despite being screwed over economically by prior generations. More millennials have received a college degree than any prior generation, and yet they're carrying the most debt ever and are struggling to find decent jobs. Animal use and abuse is all around us and is taught to us from the time we're born, and it's present in all of society's institutions. I wasn't quite aware of just how ubiquitous it was until my wife and I had a child of our own. We received a lot of hand-me-down toys and books, and so many of them contained messages promoting happy farms and other forms of animal use. It was present in almost all of the children's programming on television and online, and we found it impossible to shield our child from it, despite all of our awareness about the issue. Of course, it goes much deeper than that. For most of us, our parents taught us that we can't be healthy without eating animals and their secretions. We were taught to love some animals, like dogs and cats, and to eat other animals, like cows, chickens, and fish. We didn't necessarily even know we were eating animals until we had been doing it long enough to question it. We were taken to zoos, animal parks, and aquariums that were considered wholesome family activities. Our clothes were often derived from non-human animals, and we were raised to not even consider the implications of unnecessarily using the skin and fur of animals for various purposes. As we got older and were bombarded with media images that treated animal use and killing as a fact of life, most of us were not well equipped enough to challenge it because we'd been raised to accept it from birth. By that point, our indoctrination into animal abuse was well-rooted and difficult to see through. For most, including very intelligent and otherwise insightful and kind people, this indoctrination is never reversed. I would love to be able to say that I was able to see through the indoctrination from a young age, like you, but I wasn't. However, there was always a part of me that found eating animals repulsive on some level. I remember forcing myself to eat them, and had a hard time doing so at times when I was a child, but that repulsion was short-lived. I also remember not being able to watch my mother prepare the turkey carcass for Thanksgiving, or I wouldn't be able to.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?